You ready? All right, so the first thing you need to do is determine the color that you want your eye to be. We save details for the end, so if we're going to outline anything, we want to outline it at the end. But I am filling in a lighter color around the outside of my eye. I got some Oil Pastel where I don't want it, so I'm just going to try and lighten it. I'll make that disappear later with the skin color. All right. So I'm going lighter on the outside of the eye. And then on the inside of the eye, I'm going to pick whatever eye color I choose. I'll do green eyes right now. And I'm thinking spokes of a bike, right? So I want to do lines from the outside color to the inside. It's really upright. Oh, actually it looks really dull on your screen. Then I'm going to use this Q-tip and a little bit of oil, just hardly any, but I want to blend my two together in a very soft transition. If you look at my demo, I used for the face oil for blending, but for the hair I did not. So you can see hair oil for blending, face hair I did not. Now I have the color kind of laid out. It's a little bit shinier. And as I apply, it's going to blend or be softer. I'm going to use a different color green so I can get some variety in my color. And I might even put a little blue in there. So once I have the eye color kind of looking how I want it to, I'm going to smooth out the edges around the eye.
Is that like a shiny silver?
That's my bed, I think.
And then one of the few times, ooh, you guys can't see it. Can you see it? Does it just look like a shine on yours?
It looks fine on this one.
Can you see it there?
Yes, it looks green.
Okay, yeah. So then I'm going to go ahead and put black where I want the pupil. And again, one of the few times you're actually going to use black.
Like his eyes in the middle.
Oh, it's like a dragon.
It's like some kind of
Okay.
monster eye.
Now, around the eye, guys, if you have a more like Native American or African American skin tone, you're going to want to use the base that best represents your skin. I am very Caucasian, so this peach is probably closest to my skin. But not only am I Caucasian, you guys, I have really a red face, right? It's very ruddy and red. So I might use a lot of pink too, right? So again, you're going to find what is your middle color. I'm going to use, this is my middle color. Those of you that are talking, I'm finding it rude. I would like you to please stop. Thank you. All right, and I'm kind of outlining my eye with my skin color, and then I'm going to go around. Remember, we have that eyelid to make and that eyebrow, and we're following the shape of our face, those contour lines. All right, so I'm kind of laying my skin tone out. And the reason I want to do this right now, Sean, please don't talk while I'm talking, is because my eyes are not pure white. So I'm going to go in with like maybe a peach or a off-white, and I'm going to blend in. And because my fingers are so big, I like to use a blending stump or a Q-tip and play that in. My hands are also dirty at this point. So, but I'm just going to use a clean part of my finger, and I'm going to start blending in my base around my eye. My eyelid is going to have a crease. I'm going to represent that shadow with blue. I think usually for Caucasian skin, blue works really well for shadows, so does violet. And if you're a darker skin, like Indian has more red tones to it, so like greens might look really pretty. African American, there's so many different tones, but again, purples could look really pretty, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in some dark, and then I'm going to represent my crease. This is not eyeshadow. This is a shadow in my eye.
Oh.
Right? That I'm representing with color. And then highlights with white.
Face.
So we want to avoid blacks if we can help it. And do you see how that starts to look more like an eye and less, and has more form, right? It doesn't look like she's wearing makeup or he's wearing
Looks
makeup.
like one of those magical things from movies with those big eyes.
Yep. All right, quickly I want to show you that eyelashes are going to be added as an afterthought, and I'm using pencil, not oil pastel. If you wanted them black, you could use a sharpened colored pencil, but you're not going to get a really great detail with oil pastel, so you could use mixed media. You could use the pencil with it if you're going for representational. And those of you that are going for non-representational, more expressive color, and you want to use that Sharpie and make it big, bold, and thick like I did in my example, I would do Sharpie first. It's not going to take over top of the oil pastel. So when I did mine, I did all of my Sharpie lines before I touched it with oil pastel. So I am done with my demo. You guys may practice, play, and get to work. Your first job is to go ahead and